Very strange experience to have that opportunity, and one I'm very grateful for.
I love it. I love it. I think we are very grateful for the opportunity that you created with your character Eddie. I think both of you, in so many ways, created the best unsung heroes for an audience that sometimes doesn't feel seen, but are truly heroic. And you guys did such an amazing job with that. And I think we see that a lot with the cosplay that has been out. How did you guys feel about these characters? Did you love Chrissy and Eddie? So to create characters that speak to people in a way that is unconventional, right? How does that make you feel as actors that you've accomplished something like this?
I'll let you.
Shall I? Okay. Well, I mean, that's very kind of you to say, but I think it's definitely a testament to the incredible writing.
Indeed.
We were very fortunate enough to participate in it, but the world that they've created and how empathetically they write for these characters made it kind of, well, it's just easy, really. I say that tentatively, but it's all down to their brilliant, those brothers, those Duffer brothers. They know what they're doing, and the whole writing team. Yeah, it's what a privilege.
I love it. Chrissy, what about you? I said Chrissy. Like this is who you are to me forever. Grace, what about you?
No, I think Joe covered it. Except for I think you got to give yourself a little more credit too, though, Joe.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, because there is characterization on the page. As a writer, I totally understand that there's a lot of work that goes into that. But you have to execute what's on the page. You have to interpret and bring those things to life. Grace, as I understand in your audition, your portrayal of Chrissy was different from what other people did because they saw the concept of this popular cheerleader and they went the traditional Mean Girls route. But you didn't. Why? Why didn't you want to go that particular route?
Because she's very talented.
I believe that. Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
Well, I think I understood where she was coming from.
Right.
And I don't think anyone is inherently mean, especially when they're 16, 17, 18. Like, they're too young to be mean.
Truly mean.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right. That's so very sweet of you. I think there are some that was like, nah, I know some 60-year-olds that were evil, but they were definitely mean. They were mean. But I get that.
You just don't see where they're coming from.
I love it. What was it specifically about Chrissy's character that you were like, she's somewhat misunderstood? Is it the pressure of what she had to be as a cheerleader that you're like, no, there's a person in you?
I think in the when I first met with the Duffer Brothers, they told me that it's kind of like Black Swan. So it's like the pressures of the mom weigh down on her a lot.
I love it. That's genius. Absolute genius. Joe, for Eddie, what was it about his characterization that you locked in on and was like, this is who he is that you can bring out?
Well, that's a good question. It was just so beautifully written. The arc, we had a lovely introduction to him, a really kind of conflicting middle, and a really satisfying end, really. And as an actor, that's a gold mine, and a really lovely kind of thing to explore. And it's also just the people that you're acting with, it's not a conscious personally anyway. It's like you're not kind of, it's very reliant on who you're bouncing it off, and I got very lucky, so.
Make some noise for that, y'all. Now, did you guys immediately click? I mean, you're getting on set. No.
Hated each other.
Whoa. I refuse to believe this.
We got there.
So fake. Still even now.
Good professionals. But no, I believe you told a story, Grace, that when you first saw Joseph in character, that you didn't recognize him under any circumstance. What happened? Yeah. We're outing you completely.
Have you watched every panel I've ever done? What is going on?
And I'm just like mining for all the fun stuff. Like, wait a minute.
With media training, this sucks.
That says a lot about the characterization that you had with the wardrobe and everything, where she just didn't see you.
No, Joe doesn't even know this.
What? Am I totally outing? Never mind. I didn't say anything.
You were at all. So we were all in character, and you were like, "Hi, Grace. I'm Joe. I play." You're just like, "I'm Joe," and I thought you were a crazy person. All that count is Eddie.
Was I being crazy?
No.
It was just random. It was just random.
There was a lot of wig.
Yeah,
But it was
a lot
good
of
reading.
wig coming at me in the dark.
Yes. I'm sorry I scared you.
It was a lot of
Hi, I have to go.
turns around on set and is like, he's still here. Oh my gosh. But no, that's such a testament to the wardrobe and things like that. Did you guys have any input on the visualization of your characters?
Yeah, but the Duffers are very good at kind of handing it over, really.
Okay.
There was numerous kind of like hair and costume fittings, and because they wanted to go somewhere very extreme with it. And initially, have you seen Labyrinth? Yeah. So they wanted me to look like David Bowie in Labyrinth, which I had no problem with.
Fair.
But
Well,
we kind of got there in the end where I think it was a pretty heightened look, but it did feel kind of quite real.
absolutely.
So that was a really interesting collaboration working with these fantastic creatives and kind of making this aesthetic that was believable, hopefully, and also kind of elevated and a bit crazy. Obviously, it scared you.
In a good way.
So.
Because I think that's honestly the characterization of Eddie as a real life, living, breathing person can be scary to people that don't understand him yet. And so there's a lot that you were already exhibiting in your characterization, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So, yeah.
Thank you. This is lovely.
Now, when it comes to like the costuming and seeing so many people adopt it for cosplay, is that a surreal experience for you guys?
Very much.
Yes?
Yeah, the Halloween after it came out was pretty surreal.
Outside.
No.
We got some Eddies in the audience, don't we? Where's some Eddies at? Where's some folks? Yeah.
Yeah, it's extraordinary to
I mean-
kind of look at that and see people dress as a character you played. I remember I was in South London and like in Peckham, which is far away from here, and just seeing people walk around like dressed as Eddie was very surreal.
That's
and
amazing.
Meaningful.
I love it. I wanted Eddie and a Bridgerton mashup. I just want it to happen.
Hey, yeah, you put it out there.
I got you.
Let's see.
Let's make it happen. I love it. How many Chrissies have you ever seen at shows?
A lot.
Really?
A lot of dead Chrissies too.
Wow, that's dark. Okay, all right. Dead Chrissies. What? Because there's things about that death that still traumatize me to this day. What about the way that it was shown was your favorite of the death scene?
The eyes probably.
That was one of the worst ones. You could taste it when it happened. That was.
Taste it.
Yeah. That's how dark that is. Just inside. Yeah.
I remember the Duffers showing me the kind of mock-up of how they wanted to kill you. And just being horrified and being like, you're not going to get away with this. Is like, children watch this.
Right.
You're not going to get away with that. And they're like, we're going to get away with it. Like, trust me, it's going to... and the jaw bit as well.
Yes.
And they were like, the jaw bit wasn't in it yet. So they'd done the eyes and they were just like, wait, we're going to mess with her jaw as well. I was like, don't do that. But yeah, they got away with it. And it is really horrifying.
Absolutely. How much of it was practical effects?
All of it.
She did it for real. She dislocated her jaw for real. Yeah. It was amazing.
That's how
the
talented you are.
Yeah.
That's big.
No, she didn't do it for real.
So when you got the script, you guys read it and you knew like your death was impending, but someone on this couch did not read the script to know that their death was impending. And yeah, I know your whole life, okay? I studied you, this is my job, I'm good at it. So when you got told by them, was that like a total like, oh my God, I have to read this now? Or did you try to avoid reading it?
Oh, I never read anything past the first two.
Wow, like not at all. You're just like, I'm just not reading anything else.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it.
Okay. That makes you a good fan. Like, that's fantastic. So they spoiled to you that they were gonna die.
Yeah, Joe and Mason told me they were gonna die.
That's so messed up. Like, spoilers, guys. Like, why would you guys tell?
Well, I was just gutted. It's like, I thought that I might be able to stick around.
Listen, we're still hoping. We're still hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Season 5, we want time travel. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
What are you saying?
No body. There's no body, no death.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And who's to say that, one of the kids from the lab doesn't do time travel, goes back and saves you guys?
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. That's what it is. That's what it is. I think with Stranger Things, there is a brilliant nostalgia that it taps into. I mean, classic 80s fare. I gotta know, what are some of your favorite movies from the 80s?
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting personal.
Breakfast Club?
Classic. Absolute classic. If you had to be a Breakfast Club member, which one would you be?
Oh, gosh. What do you think?
Ooh, there's so much there. I think...
You're the princess.
Thank you. Right answer. And I'm gonna take it.
That was good. Yeah, no, I can't touch that. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Grace, what about you? Any favorite 80s movies?
Oh. Is Alien 80? Is that 79?
Alien is 79, but Aliens is 86.
Okay, we'll look at Aliens.
Okay, all right. I like that. Hardcore. That is fun. Kind of, that's interesting, because now I'm seeing a psychological connection with Starship Troopers. That's a good one. Yeah. Big shout out to Dad. Come on, you guys can get some love for family. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I like it. That's a good call. That's a really good call. When it comes to the 80s vibe, what is the most authentic thing that they have on set? Are they playing music? Is it like clothing from the 80s or anything like that to kind of really help y'all capture what that time period feels like?
It's the whole world that they've created.
It's true.
They've got, everywhere you look, it's the 80s. It's amazing, but the detail in the art design as well. Is
Yes.
Just, you got these, everything feels so visceral, and it's just an amazing collaboration from all the different departments to make it really fit. And there's the hair, man. Come on.
Of course.
It's
So good.
So I don't know what they thought they were doing back then. But
We were sexy back then, okay? That's what we thought. That's what we thought. Tighter the jeans, the more girls you got. That's what happened. It's true. It's true. But another fun thing about what Stranger Things has done is affected things with music in a really big way. And obviously, as Eddie, you have one of the most crucial musical showcases of all time. I gotta know. How much practice did you put into nailing being able to play that song and making it so magical for the rest of us to see?
Quite a lot, really. I mean, I was lucky. I played guitar since I was a kid.
Okay.
But it had been gathering dust. I hadn't played in a while. And then during the pandemic, I got an email from the brothers just after they sent me the last scripts, where I just saw that I wasn't going to make it. So I was mourning that. And then they texted me, they were like, can you play guitar? And I said, yeah. And then read it, and then went and bought a guitar straight away and started practicing. It was a joy to do. It was great fun. It was like just after the pandemic where we came back. We wanted to get back to work for a while, and I felt like a rock star for 4 hours.
You should still feel like a rock star.
Which was enough.
I get that. Just out of curiosity, not that the Duffer Brothers do anything excessive, were there any other songs on the table for you to play, or was it always?
No, it was always going to be that one,
That's magic.
Had to be.
Of course, it really did. That was absolutely epic. To get Metallica to say anything to you about it, how does that make you feel in terms of your performance?
That was one of the nutsiest experiences of my
life.
Come
on, talk about it.
Well, I got summoned by Metallica.
They said Eddie once and 3 times he just popped up.
Which was hilarious. Yeah, I was in New York, and then I was with my publicist at the time, and darling, and then she was like, "We need to go to Chicago to Lollapalooza because Metallica want to meet you." I said,
What?
Okay. When's the flight? So went there, hung out with them, jammed with them.
Yeah, of course.
Pitched me stuff, and they were so lovely, and then they gave me this guitar. And it was surreal and hilarious, and I mean, yeah, it was crazy.
I love it. I love it. Grace, when you saw this go down for the first time, you're watching it like everyone else. How did you feel when you saw this heroic moment that Joseph pulled off with this brilliant death scene? Not to put you on the spot.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know you had the whole line, "Chrissy, this is for you," in it. I didn't know any of that. So that part was really sweet.
Super sweet.
And yeah, fucking epic.
Without question. Without question. How does it feel knowing that so many people have shipped your characters in some way, shape, or form, wanting you guys to, in the afterlife, if even, to be together because you were kind of this unsung couple that there's so many things that people are like, maybe they were something on the side, maybe they weren't, we don't know. How does that feel for you guys to know that you created something so beautifully in this bubble that it lives on in people's hearts like that?
Oh, it's obviously very meaningful, and it's something that we invested in as these characters, and thought that there was a chemistry there that maybe wouldn't have been. You wouldn't exactly put those two together in a conventional American high school situation, but I think it added another texture that I think ultimately people have responded to, and
absolutely
feels it was a lovely thing. You know?
I love it. I love it.
I love that scene.
Same.
It's such a good one. It's such a good one. I'm gonna open things up for you guys to ask some questions. We have a microphone over here. Carefully, safely make your way over. But the last question I'm gonna ask you guys is if you personally had to be on the run, hiding out, what would be the one food that you would want to have with you that you would hate to run out of?
Pasta.
Be specific though. What are we talking? Spaghetti, fettuccine, angel hair? Where are we at with it?
Oh boy, like a lemon tagliatelle I really miss.
Okay.
Or a ragu.
Okay.
Or a ravioli.
I like
Just
it.
I'd be sad without pasta.
Gotcha. Grace, what about you? Same? Ravioli. Okay. Any particular type? Like we just talking simple tomato?
Like spinach and cheese ravioli.
Okay.
Tomato sauce.
I'm gonna need somebody to bring some of that like right now because that does sound perfect. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. See, these are the things I got to know about y'all. Like, how would you survive on the run? Pasta. Okay. Do not put them on the run, guys. Don't do that. That's weird. Hello, friend. How we doing?
Hey. So kind of backing off the shipping question, but also not really. So it's safe to say that the Stranger Things fandom has reacted to you both in, opposite extremes. Joe a little too overzealous, and Grace, obviously, people have been pretty horrible to you. So I guess my question is, like, how has that affected your attitude towards, working in media with big fandoms in the future?
Right. Well, it's an interesting question. I don't. Could you repeat it? Sorry.
Yeah. Like, based off of your experience with Stranger Things fandom, has it put you off of, going
She's like
into
all
media with big
uncomfortable too.
fandoms?
Like, oh my god, why would you ask that?
Well, I guess it's kind of beyond your control, really. I think if people respond to something and there was this pretty feverish and kind of crazy reaction to it, it's like I'm powerless over how people are going to respond. So I think if you're kind of tying yourself in knots, trying to control a narrative around us or oneself, you're at a loss there. But also, it's something to be really grateful for, because if people are responding to your work, that's a tremendous feeling and very rare in this business. So how's my relationship with fandom? It's one of gratitude and also a little bit of, it's a bit scary too.
Yeah, the love outweighs the hate and everything else.
Totally.
Great question. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, thank you both for being here. I told my students that I was going to be here with you, and they voted on what to ask you.
Oh, nice.
So the question they came up with is, what is the strangest thing that happened to you while filming Stranger Things?
Take it away, Joe.
They both died.
Strangest thing. Well, I guess the pandemic in itself was pretty strange, and that was kind of a through line through, I don't know, my experience of filming it. So yeah, a global pandemic was pretty strange. Remember that?
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah. It's still there.
Yeah. Mad.
You want to throw in anything like Grace?
No, I agree with
I
that.
was like, no, seriously. Pandemic.
That.
No, it's fair. It's like the longest year. It actually is like dog years. It's like 7 years in that one. Yeah. That's a good one.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. So both of you, lovely. Lovely to meet both of you. Joe, we talked a little bit earlier. I'm a super fan of your work, and you're such a muse for me as a performer. I'm really excited about all the stuff that you have coming out. But any advice for somebody who, like, you do emotive, subtle acting so well? Do you have any advice for someone who, like myself, who's a dancer and I don't actually speak words on a stage, how to trust yourself and getting that to convey through your emotive, subtle acting?
Oh, that's being very presumptuous and maybe I trust myself. I don't know, you've got to hand it over really. Firstly, thank you for saying such nice things. I don't know, you just got to put in some work and then ultimately, I don't know if you feel this, just kind of
Let it go.
let it go.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Alright. Any advice, Grace, on that?
No, I remember when we walked away from that scene, we were both like, I fucking hate what I did. It turned out lovely. So you really do just have to trust the process.
Got it. Thank you so much.
I think there's something really powerful about what you just said, though, that you may not like what the performance was for yourself, but other people can receive it totally differently. So that's one of the biggest things is sometimes it's not about what you thought, it's about what you gave, and that's everything.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of times that you do something and you just walk away like, what did I just do? That's rubbish. And often we're our own worst enemies, aren't we? Kind of with self-criticism and things like that. So I think kind of in a creative process, that's just the enemy. And you just make peace with the fact that that voice is going to be there. Yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
It was a brilliant performance.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, my name's Amy, and I just wanted to say thank you. Oh my gosh, my youngest was a senior when you did your cafeteria jump on the table and your speech about I'm gonna walk across that stage. They put that quote in the yearbook, and they graduated. So I want to say thank you for that.
Awesome.
And I graduated in '86, so that big hair, more girls.
That's right. That's right. I'm telling you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. All right. Number one, wonderful performances in Stranger Things, and after watching you, Quinn, in Stranger Things, I started watching more BBC stuff as I do, and it's an odd question, but what did you do with the phone after mosquitoes?
What did I do with the phone and mosquitoes?
Yes.
In what respect?
Did you keep it?
Did you keep it, or did they have to get deleted, or did they have to do anything to it?
They kept the phone.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're the ones that we have to talk to about this phone.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have the phone.
Have you guys seen mosquitoes? Don't wait. Who said yes?
Don't talk about it
Who
enough
said
times.
yes? Okay. So for those of you that have not, he's not Eddie in that one. Don't look for Eddie. Different guy.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you guys?
Oh, do you?
Good. I have a very important question, but also a trick question. So, apple juice or orange juice?
Oranges.
Sorry. I'm an apple juice fan, so okay. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you guys.
let's make this more serious. Okay, so you said orange juice, pulp, no pulp.
Oh,
Wow! That is probably the most Eddie and Chrissy thing possible for you to say, because you hear the crowd, they're like, no! And you're like, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
Well played. Hello.
Hi there. So I was just in Georgia recently. I went to all the locations and stuff like that. And I was wondering if you guys had like a favorite location to film at while you were, like if it was a cool set. And like, I mean, I'm sure most of them were, but if you had like a favorite
Great question.
during your guys' scenes.
You did more.
Skull Rock was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a cool location. And then we did some stuff in a water tank that was really fun. There's lots of blue screen. And we got to swim around. And that was fun. What was your favourite place?
I like the Vecna house.
That's
Creepy.
creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Okay, alright. It's like, that's why. Absolutely. Okay. That's a good one.
Skull Rock was my favorite. It's like surreal in person.
Nice. That was a great one. Hello.
Hi there. So I had a question about improvisation. It seems like there was a lot of improv on set, and I was just curious if both of you had had any improv training prior to shooting at Stranger Things.
Training? Yeah, I went to drama school for 3 years. We did a bit of improv there. But I haven't had to, I haven't done any improv courses or anything. Have you? You done anything? No? Nope.
So it was just sort of spontaneous when you guys were working the scene, basically?
Yeah, I think so.
I was just reacting to you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
I'm sure most people are aware that Eddie is very loosely inspired by Dien, a real person of the Memphis 3.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do any research on him as a person, read his book, and did you ever wonder what he would, or how he would react to the character?
If I'm honest, I did a little bit of research. I didn't read his book, but I knew that that was influencing where the brothers wanted to take the character. So I did a little look in, and then what was the last part of your question?
Did you ever wonder how the real David Eccles would react to the character? Because he has.
No, I haven't. Have you?
I looked into it, and he apparently reacted quite positively.
Hey,
Good. That's awesome. That's awesome.
that's no bad thing. Thank you. That's a cool question.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, you guys look absolutely gorgeous. I was wondering if, so I know your character Eddie really likes music, and I was wondering what your guys' favorite music is.
I actually got a really nice gift today. Artist called Mr. G, who I'm a big fan of. Someone gave me an LP signed by him. So yeah, if you don't know, check it out. What about you?
I've been listening to a lot of like weird, creepy girl music, and I don't remember the names of any of it right now. Sorry.
What qualifies as weird, creepy girl music? Can I look that up on Spotify?
I'm not going to answer any more of your questions.
Let's go. She's like, no, you know too much. You know what I've been listening to.
You know too much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was your guys' reaction when you knew what your costume was going to be?
What was that last part?
What was your costume?
Oh, what was your reaction when you found out what your costume was going to be?
I've always wanted to be a cheerleader, so I was happy.
That's awesome.
I thought, okay. See how this goes.
I think it works. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Great question. Hello.
I just wanted to ask to you two, what do you think your guys' characters would be doing if they were just like still alive and stuff?
Probably playing in a bad band somewhere.
Like still alive, like, but
If they didn't die.
Yeah.
but like in
today.
that time period, or like their age now.
There is that time period.
Oh.
Like
poor Chrissy got like floated up to the sky.
I reckon Eddie would have turned his life around. Yeah, I reckon he'd have graduated.
Absolutely, absolutely. I believe that. I think Chrissy would have helped him like study and stuff like that. He would have, and they would have totally found love, and yeah. And now they have kids. I'm sorry, I'm shipping. I'm sorry.
Run with it, go on.
Thank you.
You recording?
Make sure you are.
Best friends over there. Okay. I know you talked about it a little bit earlier. Just to prove my non-believer boring fiance.
Ooh.
You practiced Master of Puppets, correct?
Yes.
So that was all you, and you got to meet them and everything.
I got to. Sorry.
You got to meet them, and you got to practice with them.
Yes.
She's got it. Thank you.
Hey.
Wow. That was the most hardcore, like, I told you.
Mars, I'm so sorry. I think I had a water.
Glad that's settled.
We're breaking up household.
Can you see it?
Hello.
Hi, if you could have dinner with one musician dead or alive, who would it be?
David Bowie. Creepy girl music. It's a bunch of creepy girls. It's ravioli.
Which era of David Bowie would you want, though?
Oh, Thin White Duke, probably.
Good call. Okay, okay.
I don't think he'd have much dinner.
No. A lot of conversation, though.
Yeah.
A lot of conversation.
Yeah.
Hi, I just wanted to say, if you could play any other character besides your characters, who would you want to play?
Chrissy.
And this is why we ship you right here. That's it, right there.
And I just want to thank you guys for being here. You guys were so nice to me, and just thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Very
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Hello.
Hi. I was curious if there was a particular quality that either you possess or that you value that you try to incorporate into the characters that you play.
That's fun.
I suppose it's different on the job, really. You're always bringing aspects of yourself to...
Are you talking about these characters?
These characters or just characters you portray?
You bring in all different sides of yourself to different parts, really. And I guess certain roles require leaning into different... Some things are appropriate for some characters, some things aren't. You just gotta, it depends on the job. What do you do? What do you bring to your? What do you bring? That's not true.
I don't know. I think you always bring parts of yourself.
Yeah.
I don't put a lot of work into it, so.
Because she's naturally that talented. That's what that is. I love it.
The natural talent.
That's right. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, but this daily comes is the question I have in two parts. The first one is, when you filmed the Chrissy wake up scene, did you have any idea how insanely viral it would go later on when the show came out?
I think it would be impossible to think like that.
True.
What, you didn't know when you were yelling at me that it would turn into the #1 song.
What a tune.
A hit song. Hit record.
No idea. No.
Awesome. Before I head off, would you mind singing a little bit of that?
Finally. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Awesome. I hope you won't let me down. I've been waiting to hear it for a year and a half now.
Wow, no pressure. Come by the booth and see what we got.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you
Take
go.
care.
Hello.
Hello. I'm sure you've been asked this before, but I've never actually watched a panel before. If you had to pick a song to pull you out of Vecna's curse, what would it be?
Ooh.
We pick a new one.
Yeah.
Totally new one.
Whatever.
After you.
I don't know if we had that in the 80s. I don't know.
Toxic Britney Spears, why not?
That's a good one.
It's huge.
I love this. You answer and I say ditto.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi again. My name's Brandon. What's one thing you would change about your character?
Sorry.
What's one thing you would change about your character?
Something you would change
Yeah.
about your character.
Like a haircut? I don't know.
Oh, the haircut was so important.
Yeah, no, I can't change that. I don't know. What would I change?
Choose life.
I choose life. less deathy stuff.
Yeah, you would have rolled a 20 in the end.
What would you change?
I'd change her emotions. I'd make her a little happier.
Nice.
Respect, respect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi. I was just wondering, like, how did you feel when you found out that your character was like gonna die, and like, how did it feel when you were filming her death scene?
Can't hear you, I'm sorry.
How did it feel when you found out that your character was going to die and actually filming the death scene?
Oh,
I was thrilled.
you would, yeah. You really enjoyed
I've
it.
never died before, and I've always wanted to do it on screen. So I was very excited that it was very scary. Yep.
I was, I'm always dying and stuff, so it's like, let's do this again. But it was lovely doing
You did it great.
Thanks, thank
Pro.
you, thank you. It was lovely doing that scene with Gaten because he's extraordinary. But I was sad to die.
Great
Go
question.
on.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Never spoken in front of a microphone before, so.
You got it, you got it.
So I was recently having a conversation with my friend, and we talked about how different Stranger Things would be if it took place now with TikTok and Facebook and social media. So what do you think would be different about your characters if it took place now and they had access to like social media? Like instead of using walkies, they could like message Justin on Facebook or something.
I mean, it'd be much more convenient, I guess. I think, oh God, if they all had TikTok, God, it would be
I think Chrissy's mom would not let her have social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Eddie would have TikTok.
No?
No.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
No, let's live on that one for a little bit. Because, like, alright, so if when Chrissy's death happens,
Yeah.
even if you don't have TikTok, would Eddie record it? Like, try to be like, what is happening? I don't understand what's happening.
That's messed up.
Because, I mean, because when it comes to proof,
FaceTime somebody. Like,
right? 'Cause-
Well, everyone's filming everything.
Exactly,
Now, so I guess, yeah, maybe for evidence.
yes, I was going to say, because part of the
There's
issue,
some weird guy that, look.
what is happening? Chrissy, wake up. What is that? Whoa, nope, hold on, record.
Yeah, well, I guess they would have probably would have been really helpful for Eddie.
I'm just
to be honest.
saying.
I didn't do it. Look,
She's floating. I don't know what I gave her, but it's this.
yeah,
Turn me into a meme.
yeah.
No, it would end up being a TikTok dance for sure. Like, people start doing this.
Yeah, I guess it would all be way better. Way better.
Very short season.
Yeah, that was.
That's what it is. Well, there's some strange stuff going on in Hawkins. Let's leave. Let's just leave. Hello.
Is there a moment that you like improvised or went out a limb on that like was really impactful for you or that had a positive impact on you? Either of you.
We were coming up with silly stuff, which was, yeah, I think the forest scene was, we were, there was some nice meaningful little bits in that, yeah, I think.
That was good English, Joe.
Thank you. Did that answer your question? I don't think it did.
But like improv or like you went on a limb. Like
Improv, yeah, we would do, yeah, there was, I'm trying to think of a specific example, but
You're stabbing off bench.
that was silly, yeah, I did that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, hello. My question is for Joe. So, Dickensian, Arthur Havisham versus Eddie Munson. If they both scrappy in their own way, which one do you think would win?
Wow. If Arthur Havisham and Eddie Munson were to have a scrap,
Yep.
I don't think either of them would be that handy.
Just trip on each other.
Yeah, I reckon they'd be like, what are we doing? let's talk this out. I reckon Eddie would probably win. Yeah.
Sounds right. Good call.
Yeah, nice question. I like it.
Hello.
Yeah, I've just got a quick question here for both of you guys. $500,000 for dinner with Jay-Z.
Wow.
$500,000 or dinner with Jason?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yes. Yeah. But Jason, that would have been a very different.
Yeah,
give me the money. What are you talking about?
Dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000?
How did you pick Jay-Z out of
I
everyone?
probably Jay-Z's amazing, but I'd probably take the money.
I just asked how you came to Jay-Z.
Have
Like,
you-
why'd you pick?
It's a thing.
Well, because of course, you know,
It's a me?
$500,000 of dinner with Jay-Z
Yeah.
is a common question.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. And
I'm a dinosaur. I don't know.
You're just waiting to be told about it right now.
No, I know. 500. What about? And then I take it for dinner. How about
There
that?
you go.
Does that work? Am I allowed that?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know the
I'm
rules.
taking the money.
I'm taking the money too.
I like it. Thank you.
Thank you. What about you? What would you pick?
Personally, me, you know, can't lie, $500,000.
Quite nice, right?
Did
Yeah.
any of you guys pick Jay-Z?
I mean, if you could beat Beyonce.
Oh.
Beyonce's a different
Just using him.
I'll check me at this dinner.
Half hour.
Smart.
Attention visitors.
Yes,
The
Lord.
show will be closing in a half hour.
Okay.
That's half an hour, guys.
No one else can jump in the question line. We're going to see if we can get through the rest of these before the Lord kicks us out. All right?
Hi, I'm Chai, and I have my notes on my phone. But so with Eddie being a DM and you having played a game with B. Dave Walters, Joe, I was wondering if the two of you could choose a class from D&D to play, what would it be?
Ooh. A class is the character thing, right?
Yes.
Right.
Fighter, monk,
Paladin, monk, ranger, stuff.
Ranger sounds fun.
I believe yours was a Tabaxi ranger named Joe Curie.
Yes. I still stand by that.
I love it.
Yes, I'm still Joe. Kiri. And what class was he, remind me?
I believe he was a ranger.
A ranger. I'm a ranger. What would you be?
Alright, I'll be Ranger Joe Quinn.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
You look fantastic.
Thank you. My name is Ozzy. I am answering a second question from my friend Marlon over there. He's asking, also, do you guys play games?
She's a great gamer. Follow her on Twitch right now. Absolutely.
And he's asking, what's your guys' gamer tags?
What's up, Gabe? What's up?
Gamer tag. Grace. What's your gamer tag?
I'm not a video game
Have you
guy.
ever played?
Yes, I have, yeah. But what do you mean a tag? What's that?
What was your have you played like Call of Duty or something?
FIFA?
What was your name? Did you have an account name or something? I
Nah.
don't know how FIFA works.
No, I played when I was a boy. Yeah. No, not online stuff. Never done that.
Okay, if you were to create a name that people online knew you as.
Joe Keely.
Oh my god.
Wait. Grace, you got to tell people about
No,
your channel. Come on.
fine, I haven't done this in months.
Come on. All right, fair game. Fair
You guys
game.
play Pokemon Go?
No.
I'm playing right now.
Hi, thank you both for being here despite the incoming snowstorm. I was wondering if there's anything from any of your roles where you learned something about yourself or discovered something that you liked that you didn't know before doing that role.
Yeah, I think every job hopefully gives you an understanding of something that you didn't have before. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, they change you a bit, hopefully. What about you?
Yeah, I feel all my characters are a bit personal to me, so I always leave feeling a little more familiar with myself.
Very nice. Thank you. Again, I'm going to warn that we're capping the line just to make sure we don't run out of time for us.
Thanks. I just want to hear from Grace a little bit more, and I love that you chose Aliens as a movie from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, what kind of roles are you excited, or is there a type of role or type of genre that you would like to play in the future?
I'd like to play like a killer, like a Vecna type. That'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. This is for the sake of my sanity. What's your favorite ABBA song?
Favorite ABBA song?
Gimme is huge. Take a chance on me.
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay.
And what's your favorite rom-com?
Favorite rom-com?
Oh, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, When Harry Met Sally,
Nice.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Love Actually.
Nice. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. So I remember a couple, like when the show came out and everyone found out Eddie died, that there was a theory that
Wait, he died?
I know, shocking. I remember there was this theory floating around that he would come back as like the Upside Down's version of a vampire, and I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that.
I think cool. They haven't called me. But yeah, it would be. I think it would be an interesting way to go. But then obviously Chrissy would have to come back too.
Obviously.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello.
Good evening. Thank you for being here tonight with the snowstorm, as so eloquently earlier said. My question is for Joseph Quinn, and after we watched the season of Stranger Things with you playing Eddie, of course my family and I, including my kids, were really blown away by your performance, as well as yours, Chrissy. My question is, we did a little bit of research off the shooting from the hip, and we saw that there was some back and forth discussion that there was a little bit of inspiration of the character of Eddie being drawn from the documentary of Paradise Lost.
Oh, wow.
And I was just wondering if you happen to know about that or drew any inspiration from that.
Yeah, there was little talks that the brothers spoke about that documentary. I actually didn't watch it, probably should at some point. But yeah, I think it was definitely informed the way that they wanted to present that kind of satanic panic, that part of the 80s, and I think that Eddie was a representation of that kind of, that hysteria. And yeah, it was great fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, I am filming for my brother, but my name's Bridget. My question is, when you received your roles, was there anything that confused you about your characters?
Oh, good one. Anything that confused you?
No?
Not confused. You know, the interesting wardrobe. Don't know if I was confused.
Anything like that confused you, like about how to portray them?
Yeah, always. Yeah. Did you have that? Were you confused on how to? Sad. It's all quite confusing.
That's what acting is. That's what acting is. Of course. It's a good question. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, bringing us on home, how we doing?
Hello there. So my question is for Joseph. How's been your experience working with Sir Ridley Scott?
Oh, nice.
It was an extraordinary experience. Yeah, we've just finished, and it was the maddest experience of my life. Yeah,
He's such a brilliant director.
he's extraordinary, an amazing man. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Speaking of extraordinary, I think we can all say without any question, you guys truly exemplify that essence for us. Your characterizations, your acting. We are fans not only of Stranger Things, but everything that you do. And we can't wait to see what else you have on the horizon. We're hoping for tons of wonderful big things because we love you guys. Am I right? One more time, make some noise for Mr. Joseph Quinn and Grace Van Dien.
I'm so excited.